What's going on, guys? It's Instant Classic 8. I'm sure all of you know that ECW has gotten a new deal. Well, the WWE has gotten a new deal for ECW and Sci-Fi, and it's going to be running through pretty much December of 2008. I am a little upset that this actually happened because personally, I would like to see ECW go away completely, and the reason is that Raw and SmackDown. We only got 3 shows, but Raw and SmackDown are their 2 shows they have to go to. Okay, SmackDown doesn't have enough stars on that show. People keep telling me that you know SmackDown is the real wrestling show and that it's better than Raw. Please explain that to me. Yeah, it may be the better wrestling show, but you know what? They have nobody on there to draw people to want to watch that show. Okay, I don't care what you say. SmackDown is one boring show. Okay, you have nobody to contend for the heavyweight title, and that title is it's not even being thrown around. It's just being handed to people that don't even deserve it. Great Khali and Batista. Batista has been in every single World Heavyweight Championship match this year, except one, which is that when Edge cashed in the Money in the Bank on The Undertaker. After, 5 minutes after Batista just got a shot for the title in the cage match. It's getting ridiculous. They have no stars. That's why they should take all the ECW stars. They've been saying that they're going to send some SmackDown stars over to ECW, and they're going to send ECW stars over to SmackDown. No, take all the ECW superstars and put them on SmackDown. That's what you need, because SmackDown has nobody, okay? I mean, the people that contend for the title. Batista, even though we don't like the guy. Undertaker, and then maybe you can throw Rey Mysterio or somebody in there. You can't throw MVP in that category. I love MVP, but you know what? They're not building him up. They're keeping him in this stupid feud with Matt Hardy forever. I mean, I love the feud with Matt Hardy. Back in August. When they started when MVP couldn't wrestle because of his heart thing, and they started doing all these little contests and everything, like Saturday night's main event when they had the boxing match. I loved that. I was like, yes, this is exactly what you need to build up a feud. But now it's just getting ridiculous, like pizza eating contests and push-ups and football contests and basketball, and it's just getting now they're probably not even going to have a match on Cyber Sunday. They're probably going to have like MMA or whatever the other match was, but they're not going to wrestle, and it's doing nothing for them. That's why you need to take CM Punk and John Morrison and Elijah Burke and Kevin Thorne and Stevie Richards and all those guys and put them on SmackDown. Create new feuds and, new tag teams and everything. You can have a CM Punk Edge feud. You can have a CM Punk and MVP feud. A John Morrison Matt Hardy feud. Freaking, I don't know, John Morrison Batista, even though we don't like the guy, just mix everything up. You can have a John Morrison MVP tag team, Kevin Thorne and Kane tag team. It's so much possibilities you can do if you put all the ECW superstars on SmackDown. I mean, there's plenty of guys you can get rid of that do nothing on these shows to make space for these guys who can go out there and entertain and give us good wrestling, okay? I mean, you want to tell me what they're doing now with bringing each superstars over to each show is good? Next week on ECW, we're going to have the Great Khali versus the Undertaker. Great Khali versus Mark Henry versus Kane versus Big Daddy V. I mean, are you going to sit there and watch that match? Seriously, people, get ECW off my TV. Put all those superstars on SmackDown. It's what is needed. Okay? Bring back Velocity. I don't care. If you want to have somewhere to show these guys, bring back Velocity. Don't have a high profile show like ECW. I mean, they're talking about putting ECW on online, and after that's going to happen, all you're going to do is put all the stars on SmackDown anyway. So just, put all those stars on SmackDown. Have a balance of power. That's what the WWE needs. People say Raw has all the talent. Well, actually, they don't. I mean, if you look at Raw, besides Triple H and Shawn Michaels and Randy Orton and John Cena, and then you can throw guys like Jeff Hardy and Kennedy for instance. Other than that, all they have is jobbers. Okay, Paul London, Shelton Benjamin, Brian Kendrick, Charlie Haas. Who else is Carlito, all these guys have been jobbing the past couple of weeks. It's doing nothing. Cody Rhodes, you're putting Hardcore Holly on there where you can put other guys on there. You gotta have a balance of power, and that's not what's going on. Okay, that's why they have to do stupid skits like the coach and freaking Hornswoggle going back and forth every week. It's pointless. That's why they gotta have 2 out of 3 falls for a women's match. Okay, they have nothing to do. That's why they take all that talent, and if not, just put it all on SmackDown. I'm talking about ECW talent. Divvy it up between the two brands, because what they're doing now is pointless. Okay, they're not pushing anybody. Okay, I still don't think they're ever going to push Shelton Benjamin or Jeff Hardy. I mean, Shelton Benjamin's going to be Intercontinental Champion at WrestleMania 30. You can bank on that. But they need to have a balance of power. I mean, switch stuff up. Have like a mid-season draft or something. Send John Cena to SmackDown and Batista to Raw. I hate Batista, but you know what? It's going to give fresh face on there. I mean, as long as they don't throw him in a feud with Triple H, right away. Just create something new. Anything, man, because what's going on is bad. I mean, you read the SmackDown spoilers every single week, and you know it's going to be a bad show, and you sit there and you watch it, and it's worse than you could believe. Like every single week, you're like, oh my god, can this show get any worse? I mean, they've been having Jamie Noble versus Undertaker, Jamie Noble versus the Great Khali. It's ridiculous. Once Edge comes back, that show will get, the spirits will get better because he does make that show. I don't think he should not go back to Raw. He should stay on SmackDown. But they need to do something fast because it's not, whatever they're doing now, it's not working, okay? They're just having jobbers, Jesse and Festus, they're facing jobbers every week, and it's just pointless, man. Mark Henry, get him off TV. I don't know, man. I mean, if you still think that SmackDown is the better show, please explain that to me, And then Raw is not even all that better, okay? It's really not. They need a balance of power. Guys who can go out there and wrestle, and then guys who can entertain in the match with them. They don't have that anymore. I mean, you look at ECW, John Morrison and CM Punk. I'm sick and tired of that feud. Please tell me, okay, I don't, we got these superstars, those two guys, they can go in the ring. Tell me like one great match they had, other than the match on ECW when CM Punk won the belt. And it's not just because he won the belt, because the match was actually good. The other matches like the Vengeance match and the SummerSlam match and the Great American Bash, they've been like 7 to 8 minutes. Okay, it's just pointless. I'm sick and tired of seeing Miz and Balls Mahoney. I am tired of seeing Kevin Thorne, Stevie Richards. I am tired of seeing Big Daddy V and the Boogeyman. It's just pointless. Get rid of that show. Take all those stars, put them to SmackDown. Create, a new environment for us to watch. Okay? Because what you're doing now, it's pointless. Instant Classic 8.